Hello everyone, so today we are going to look into how to make this character adapt to the angle of the wall. So as you can see here, when the character is moving on a straight wall, it's like this, and if the character is moving down in angled wall, its body adjusts to the angle. So right, and if I jump back, now character is straight. So that's what I'm going to work on today. Right, so let's see how to do that in this episode. And this episode is sponsored by this generous patron. Thank you very much for your support. Okay, so the character can walk on this straight walls, walk side, walk left, can do everything, but if character tries to get in this angled wall, it can go up. Here it is stuck. So also if the angle is much higher, like let me make it like this and test. Still it can go, but now it is stuck. Right, and also here you can see character is kind of angled according to the slope, but if jump and get down, you can see character still has the angle. So yeah, these are the things we need to fix. Okay, so let me open the character blueprint. Right, first let me enable line traces debug so that we can see what's going on. Okay, now here you see the traces are happening. And now what happens when I press up? Let me press up again. So yeah, the capsule is blocked at the current position of the character, because whatever I press move down, the same thing happens. Oh wait, looks like here we have a problem. See, even if I press left and right, the line traces happens from the character's pelvis and the head location. So in actually what should happen is those line traces should start from this green capsule's relevant pelvis position and head position. So right, let me check. So we do have the offset here. So why offset is not taken into account? It does here. We only get the direction, that's the issue. So yeah, how to prevent colliding the capsule when there is an angle? So definitely we can reduce the height of the capsule. That would help us. Right, let's try that. As the half height, let's do 45 and check, because the height of the character is reduced anyway when we are on a wall, but that's not, doesn't look right though. maybe we should add an offset to the starting point of the capsule. So instead of getting that location, maybe we should get the middle spine location. Let me quickly check the animation. Skeleton tray, spine 2 is in the middle, pelvis is not in the center, spine 1 is here, spine 2. Okay, I think it's better to use spine 2 location as the center of the trace, center of the capsule. So get mesh, does this have any other issues? Right, we might have to use the spine location instead of this one as well. Yeah, we'll see. Get socket location, spine. Right. Okay. Now let's see. Right. Now the character can move up as a right, but the character is now more away from the wall, as I can see, but we can fix it. Can move down. Oh, that's a problem. Right, let's fix that too. So first, how to reduce the distance between the character and the wall. I think we can use this wall distance. Let's try 20. Yeah, it's better. One more thing. When the character gets on the wall, the angle is not considered. Oh, here also we have that problem. When the character gets on the wall, it's inside the wall. Right, so let's quickly check the jump. Set on wall. Grab wall. Here. Right, here we are only taking into account for the rotation only the Z, only the yaw. So what if we connect all? Let's disconnect, recombine, connect. still inside the wall. Yeah, now we have the angle, but it's still inside the wall. What makes it go inside the wall? Well, actually I changed the wall distance back to 32, and now that we have the angle as well, I think this is working. Let me check. Yeah, see, now it's working. Can go up, but still hands are not exactly on the wall. That's because this animation problem. We will look into how to fix that later on, but for now, even with an angle, we can now move on a wall. See, the only problem we have is when we go into the flow, this happens, which is a problem. So we need to fix that. Let me print the rotation here. No, we can actually check the rotation in the editor itself. So now it's not changed. Oh wait, I don't see any change in the rotation. Oh, now I do. See, pitch is -5 now, -29, and then I go here, you can see pitch is -85. Right, so is that same for the wall with the angle into the other side as well? Let's check. Right, yeah, it's the pitch that changes. So if the pitch is less than -70 or something, I think we should move the character back to the walking state. So how to do that? Here, let's break the rotator. So if that happens, so if the pitch is, let's take the absolute value, because this should work when the character is looking up as well. Larger than 70. Don't need the print now. Let's do a jump. But wait a minute, jump is associated with this input action. So there is a jump, inbuilt jump function, but this does not call this input action. So we might need a custom event here. And one more thing, when we make the set on wall false, we need to remove the rotation, pitch and roll rotations from the character as well. So we can How do we smoothly rotate? Let's add a timeline. Rotate back. Let's just call rotate. Time 0 0. So this should happen in 0.25 seconds. That should be enough. 1. Oh well, let's revert this. This one should start from, value should start from 1 to 0. Okay, right. Now here, get actor rotation, split. In the update, set actor rotation, split. We don't need to change the yaw, we only need to change the roll and the pitch, but I don't think roll also changed, so we can keep it 0. Let's multiply pitch with the time. Let's call here play from start. Oh wait, why it's not rotating? Now character is back to straight when on the floor, but why it's not rotating here? What went wrong? Did this part cause that? Yeah, it seems so. Let me check again. Alright, when we release the space button, this is called again. Yeah, that's the issue. So what we should do is, we should go here only if we are on the wall, only if we are in flying mode. So what we can do is, let me disconnect this from here. And yeah, this part should be called if I press jump button again. So if we are flying, we should set again this back to falling mode. Right, now let's check. Yeah, it is working. If I press space again, now the character is straight. Oh, still the system is not perfect. I think that happens if space is pressed twice at the same time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now again back to the original problem we had, which is preventing character going into the flow like this, like a crawling puzzle. Yeah, for that, as I said, we're gonna need a custom event. So jump down, let's call it, and connect here. So in the move on wall, as I said, if this condition is met, which will be triggered if the pitch is larger than 70 or less than -70, we can call jump down. Right, now let's check. Right, okay, it's working. What happened here? Right, also now let's disable the line traces. So we can clearly see. Still one more trace is on. None. Right, now we can go in an angle surface. And if I try to move down, character will simply stop moving on the wall. Wait, why it's not working in this angle? Is it because of the angle? It's 30. We're gonna have to re-enable the line traces to figure out what's going on there. Right, I think I know what's going on here. Let me enable the visibility of the capsule. So here we can't move further. Alright, here we can move further. Right, this is what happens even if I try to give a movement input downwards. Because of the capsule is on the colliding with the floor, we can't move down. So that's why the character is stuck there. The same thing happens here, see. So I think we should decrease the capsule size when we enter the wall, when we grab the wall. example, where is it? Set half height. The original value here is 96. Let's try 60. I'm not sure this will cause any other implications, but we need to check. So when we get down from the wall, also we need to set it back to 96. Let's do that here. Right. Okay. The problem is character's foot level and the capsule level is not matching. So because of that, this problem happens. So we have to modify the animation in order to fix that. Right, we will look into those things in the future, but for now I'm going to stop this episode right here. Right, thanks for watching. So here is the final version. Character can walk on walls with change in angles. Right. Okay, so as always, project files will be available for the download through Patreon page. Link would be in the description below, and if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. Thanks for watching. See you in another episode. Goodbye.